Freak Nation. ATF, it was a knock on my door. ATF came to my house and man, let me just say this. It ain't what y'all thinking. It was a situation where you can't have like when I do my when I do when I do my gun collection videos and I show my firearms on YouTube, you cannot show the serial numbers on your guns. So to make a long story short, somebody tried to claim that the Visca that I had, remember when I had the American made Draco, that Visca, someone, I traded that Visca to Point Blank gun shop along with my FN 57 to get that TP9, that BNT TP9. So somebody, whoever that Point Blank ended up selling my Visca to, it got stolen. So they had to come to my house to backtrack because I was the original owner of it, right? I was the original owner of it. So, you know, I talked to them, and by the way, I'm not gonna lie, they was cool as fuck, man. It was a woman and a man, ATF, and I'm like, wow, I can't believe I'm in my living room and I'm chopping it up with the ATF, and I want to say some things, but out of respect for them, I'm not gonna say shit. All I can say is that they was cool people. It wasn't no rah-rah or nothing like that. Trust me, if they would have came all gangster, I wouldn't have never invited them in my crib. You feel what I'm saying? But it's because they was doing some shit. I gotta talk more in detail because literally this shit just happened like 5 minutes ago. And but somebody, they showed me a picture of a dude, and I'm like, I ain't never seen this dude in my life. This dude had dreads and everything. I ain't never seen this dude in my life. He's claiming that the gun was stolen from him. You know what I'm saying? So I talked to him, told him, hey, man, I still got my paperwork to show that I got it from Spencer and everything, and I traded it in. But one tip they told me to tell y'all, and I'm gonna honor this, what they told me. Never show your fucking serial numbers to your guns on video. Don't never put that. And then y'all been telling me to stop doing that too. You know, showing your guns and stuff with the serial numbers on there, because he said the guy was cool, the woman was cool as hell. All I'm gonna say, I want to say so much, but I don't want to get nobody in trouble. You feel me? But I can't believe that they was cool people. So you know what? All the bullshit and shit talking I used to be saying, yeah, fuck the ATF and fuck all that. Man, I felt so bad. And then on top of this shit, they fucking fans of Gun Freak Nation. They say they watch my shit. They fucking watch my shit and was like, you hilarious, and I watch your videos, and they say that, you know, I want to say so much, but I ain't trying to get nobody in trouble. But I was just shocked that the ATF, I'm in my living room and I'm chopping it up with the ATF, man. And like I say, they wasn't no bullshit. They wasn't none of that. You know, they just had questions of something happened after I traded my American made Visca to Point Blank gun shop. Something, whoever they sold it to, after I traded it to them, whoever they sold it to, something happened. So they had to, you know, they gotta go backwards and investigate. And by me being the original owner, they tracked it to me because it was in my name. I was the original owner of it. But I never thought I'd see the day where the ATF would come and be that fucking cool and say they fans of the fucking channel. And that's when I realized, man, that they people just like you and me. And, you know, they was like, they might have assholes that work there. And, you know, that on that wah-wah shit. But man, they was cool as fuck, man. They was cool as fuck. So, you know, that blew me away. Like my brother was like, somebody knocking at the door. I said, who knocking at my door like they the fucking police? And I'm like, I opened the door and I kind of had my gun on me because hey, I'm in the D. I don't know what to expect. And you know, I didn't have it where people could see it or whatever, but I had it on me, you know, and they was like, ATF, we ATF. I'm like, oh shit. My first thing was, oh shit, somebody done reported me. I've been all on YouTube with the braces on my gun, and now they about to try to come and take my shit. I'm like, man, I damn near shitted on myself. I'm like, damn. That's what I get, showing my shit off on YouTube, and none of them came and paid me a visit. Nah, it wasn't even about that, man. She was like, T Electric. I'm like, what? I'm like, how you know my name? She was like, man, look, this shit literally just happened. I ain't even had time to hop in the shower. I ain't even had time to wash my face. I woke up, when my brother woke me up saying it was somebody outside knocking on the door, I immediately got up. And you know, of course, I had my my gun on me. Not that I'm trying, you know, boasting on it or nothing like that, because you got to be careful nowadays in the D. But when they said ATF, I said, goddamn. I said, oh shit, they about to take my shit, lock me up. I was like, they about to take my shit, lock me up for them braces and all that shit. And it wasn't even. They was like, trust me when I say this, they was the coolest people that you could ever fucking meet. And I know that sound like some crazy shit coming from out of my mouth, how I used to be talking cash shit about them. Nah, they wasn't on that shit, man. They related to me. They was like, they watched my the content. They say a lot of the other ATFs watch my channel. And I'm like, first of all, I told them, I said, number one, I'm pro law enforcement. I'm not anti law enforcement. I'm pro that. So I'm just against that shit that, you know, all that bullshit about the braces and the bump stocks. I mean, we touched on a lot of topics, and they gave me their opinions on it. And I don't want to say nothing because I don't want to get nobody in any kind of trouble, but all I can say is that, man, it was cool as fuck. And I tried to like, let me vlog this shit. Let me get y'all on video so y'all can be on my channel. They was like, nah, we can't do they was like, we can't do that. But they was good people, man. They was good people. So once when I showed them the paperwork, the paper trail, and then I even pulled up the unboxing video when I first got that American-made Visca Micro Draco. I even pulled up the unboxing video. They was cracking up, you know, because I'm saying this is making my dick hard and all that shit, man. We watching it. I'm in the fucking living room watching my fucking unboxing video of that Visca AK. I'm saying my dick is hard, and we got the female ATF agent and the dude laughing. You know, saying they fans, and the dude said he gonna subscribe to the channel. I mean, the shit was, you know, it was hilarious, man. I still can't believe this shit. I still cannot believe it. That, you know, I wish I could have got a snapshot of it, but I ain't trying to put them out there like that, because I'm gonna just say this: they regular people, just like you and me. In their opinion, this is about as far as I'm gonna go. They share on some of the topics that we feel so passionate about. They share the same sentiments. So I ain't gonna never like shit on them no more. That now that I know that they cool people and they ain't, you know, they not like I'm like, damn, I thought y'all had like on the vests with the big ATF letters on it. He was like, nah, they only wear that shit like when they about to do a raid or whatever. They was just doing an investigation, you know, doing the pipeline. But it was like, they was like, from now on, though, when you do a collection, make sure that nobody see your serial numbers, because guess what? People really do, they really do try to screenshot your shit, and they lie on you, or lie and try to say that it was theirs, and all that shit is just unnecessary shit. So I ain't never putting my fucking serial numbers or zooming in. I'm not saying I'm not gonna show my guns no more, but it'll be at a distance where a motherfucker can't get my serial number. You dig what I'm saying? But man, I'm still tripping out on that shit, man. I'm still tripping out on that shit, for real. I'm still tripping out on it, you know, because I'm gonna cooperate with you. You know what I'm saying? You know, a motherfucker. And then one more thing. Oh, you know what? I gotta say this for another video. I got to save it for another video, but man, I had to let y'all know. I wish I could have got this shit on video, but I ain't trying to get nobody in trouble. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? They was good people though. They was good people. They was good people. And you know, I want to say something, but I can't. I cannot. I ain't gonna say it. All I'm gonna say is that some of the stuff. See, I'm probably talking too much now. All I know is that some of the stuff that we worry about, we ain't really got to be worried about. Y'all can take the hint from there, because I don't want to speak on it directly, because I don't want to get nobody in trouble. But man, it's all love, y'all. Fucking ATF in my crib, laughing at my videos, saying they watch my videos, and yeah, I'm out, y'all. I love y'all, Gun Freak Nation. Salute, Gun Freak Nation. And I'm off this bitch. ATF.